Destroy your adversary, hero. Split his head like a melon in the sun until he is dead. Dead! Yes, that rhymes. I've done it so many times. How could I have forgotten? Wonderful. I shall await the casting results. You honor us with your...
You must be the Beck. Astonishing. I did not... Oh, I am well aware. You speak for him, Beckoned? You are a large adversary. You are very tall, but you are weak, feeble. When I, strike you, you... Sorry, I'm so used to playing the character, I never actually auditioned it before. Let me see. How does this one go again? Yes. You shall pay for your bravado. When I catch you, I shall inflict such victory. Does that rhyme? I guess, well... More wine, more meat, more ale. I've nothing left. That came rather easily. Who'd have thought? Take your time with the enjoy your stay.
Be well. You are the Beckoned. Yes, have you made a decision? Shall I bow down, you pious ones? Your gods have left you weak. You rather fun, I must say. Wonderful. I shall await you. Honor us with your presence.
Enter the Beckoned.
Please, do not disturb the tragedy. How may I serve?
How goes the search for my Galatea? Any news of her yet? Yes. And how was it? Was it unharmed? That statue is my wife, Galatea, so to speak. In truth, my wife is dead. Murdered by a monstrous troll named Kern years before. I carved that statue to remember her by. Every year on the anniversary of her death, I work on it more so that I'd never forget her. But even that has been denied me. So the only solace I have left is knowing my wife's killer is dead. Find Kern, Beckoned, and bring his end for me. Please. Go back to the Warren and search. Take care.
Yes. You'll find the tragedians here, in the theater. Excellent. Who have you cast in the role of the hero? Very well. And what about the role of the villain? I would have done the same. Excellent. What about the role of the Jotun? An interesting choice. I believe that completes the cast. Thank you for all you have done. Farewell.
Many greetings, stranger.
You must be the beckoned.
You have come again.
What brings the beckoned to me on this day? You have seen Histus? I have not heard from him in so long. I was worried something had... What business has he sent you on? That fool! He is as oblivious and idealistic as the day I took him for my husband. Very well, I will see him after straightening out some affairs. If you require supplies, the concourse market provides everything you need.
How may I serve? Yes?
Greetings. I hope you have had some success collecting the artifacts around the Teeth of Naros. Be careful with them. Second. Greetings.
Fuck you to that.
Well done, Beckoned. You've set a record. Welcome to Idylla.
The gods are good to us. Do you bring news from below? What business has he sent you on, Beckoned? I suppose I have been rather hard. The ring is in my chest over there. Here is the key to open it. Yes, farewell. Beckoned? Yes, farewell.
Can the Beckoned be so small?
And you return to me.
I almost did not see you.
Watch your step in the corridor.
See many new faces out here. So you have completed the tasks, but I do not see Corina. Well, there is no more putting this off. Well, the Jotun go with bare feet, so I will as well. Take my sandals, Beckoned. They may be of some use to you. Perhaps you are right. The Jotun are not exactly the most reasonable of creatures when it comes to outsiders. I suppose I could wait and observe them a bit longer before I make an attempt to... Thank you for your help, Beckoned. You truly speak with the wisdom of Athene. Stay safe.
How
your step in the
I almost did not see you.
You have walked without you, and by way of advice, there is a you should be, since they are wild. Stay alert, Beacon.
Tragedy befell these giants, but in trying to force the Hyperion upwards, Athene was angered and made her rage known. So the life was driven from some, faith from many. Forgive our trespasses and bless us with wisdom, Athene the all-knowing, in whose name we pray.
Now that you have placed the litanies at the litany altar and activated their magic, any other litanies you may come across will be helpful. Here is one I found while you were searching for the 5 to place at the litany altar. Thank you for your help, Beckoned. Take care out here.
Watch your step in the corridors.
You have slain Kerr. I cannot thank you enough. I have lived. Goodbye.
Yes? Beckoned, you're here. You cast the production wonderfully. Please, take this. Just a small token of my Though, I do have a final favor to ask. My narrator has failed to appear for her part. You must perform the final scene with me in her stead. When you hear the cue for the messenger, head onto the quickly, read the end of the manuscript I gave you. The messenger simply imparts the ending of the story to the audience. Remember, the play is largely improvisational. Just speak with the knowledge you have of our people. As the Beckoned, you are sure to succeed. Oh well. There you are. What word do you bring? What of the hero and the stalwart Jotun? What has happened to the Jotun? Don't... did the hero have anything else to say? Don't we all? That's... I will admit, Beckon, at first, I was enraged. I believed you had ruined. Thanks to your performance, they are convinced I have made a shift to writing comedies. It would be an interesting change. Regardless, you are the beckoned, and I have troubled you for your time. Take this ring. Farewell.
Beckoned. You return to me. Very well.
Beckoned, I pray.
The beckoned. Greetings. I pray you are finding the work suited to you, beckoned. They are strewn throughout. Good luck in your search. Greetings, stranger.
Many greetings. Be careful.
No jau, vaata hulgis juba või? Kuradi, sa mulle
You have come again. Is there...
The gods are good to us.
Võta Winstonit tavaliselt. Sest et ma arvan, te tulete otse siit läbi, et ei lähe Prismasse pärast. Aga vaata mulle juua ka midagi. Ma Emsile ei öelnud. No ma ei, ära võta kokat, võta mingi putsi, ma ei tea risk. Võta seda siirupit, ma teen siirupit enda. Taha seda kuradi gaasilist putsi.
The justice... Once you speak with me once more when the altar of betrayal is the second... If one is not loyal to their beliefs, they will not have the strength to defend them. Good day.
A theme guide your actions.
must be the Beckon. Beckon, I pray for you.
The gods, once you retrieve your reward, you will be able to move on to the last of. Speak with me again when you have purged the from faith. Good day.
I hope you find Idilla.
Thank you for your... You have proved your faith and loyalty to us. Collect this last, rare item and be at ease. Be well this night. Traveling to Idilla? You destroyed... You can withstand these Oh, already? We've still a long... Now, what is it that... I can do for you. Beware the forest.
kuule, kas sa sealt saialetist läksid mööda juba või? Vaata, seal on see ciabatta alla hinnatud. Ei, mis hamburgeri? Ciabatta sai. Seal on alla hinnatud, vaata, need kuradi kuupäevad on seal kuradi ma ei tea, 50 senti maksab kuradi saiapats. Seal peaks ele ciabatta olema siuke rohelise, valge ja punase nagu Itaalia lipu värvidega. No vaata jah.
They were the harbingers of the fall, these children of dust. And they lit the forest with their fires, and then split it with their blades. We crept back, shapeless in the darkness, silent in the trees. But shadows are few in this age of mortals. The light beckons.
Hail, Wanderer. Would you spare a moment? I have a favor to ask. In appearances, perhaps. I'm just an alpha that needs your help. I have a few belongings to sell, and unfortunately, will you sell them in my stead? And will repeat until I have nothing to sell. Understand? I thought you had the look of a trader about you. I have several items for you to sell. If you prefer, you could just buy them all now from me and sell them later. You will? I did not think that I would be. These are my personal. Thank you for your.
Stranger to Aten? I'm the law in this town. Keep the peace and you are welcome to stay. If not, then you had... If you need to trade, visit Banron, our smithy, and Askel deals in alchemy. And there's a general dealer staying at the inn. I'll part with a few coins for them. Here you are. Keep the peace.
Welcome to the club. My forge is open. This is Rat. They're pretty tarnished, and I don't really have the forge is yours whenever you need. Back for more smithy work? Forge is yours whenever you need.
Strangest, a hard gaze falls on Aten. I see you bought off old Rat. I have the coin you seek. From a dowry a circle of the windstones nearby. When the voices from its stones sing a certain melody, the Erethel will come and end our tribulation. Each stone is a voice in the song. When all have sung in their part, the Erethel will appear. But if not, dark things for these the stones. I am unworthy. I do not think they will sing to me. You must go. It must be you. You will? Aten Circle is to the south of town. Each stone carries a note of the song. In the right order, they form the song as it was to be, but they will not suffer a cacophony. If the songs you play will not call the Erethel, it will call darker things for these dark times. Everyone knows the song. It starts on the highest note and descends down the scale. Wait a moment. Perhaps it was start at the lowest note and descend up. Well, something like that anyway. Flutter away.
Can I help?
Welcome. I offer some alchemy. Items, if you are interested. I am an alchemist. Wait a moment. I spoke too soon. Here is coin for the object. I shall buy it at once. Very well.
What is it now? I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. We will leave when there is someplace else for us. Tell your friends in Emer that as long as the Tuatha burn our homes, we'll keep searching for a place to settle. I saw them with my own eyes, and I know Tuatha killed my fair share in the war. I am Elrod Edmund, leader of this pathetic band of ragmen. We come from the farms of the Twilly coast. Go there now, and you will find only ruin. The Tuatha raiding parties terrorized us where we were safest. There are spies among us, my friend, and they must be rooted out. Will you help me? Fine. Then we shall be discreet. There are 3 whom I suspect of scouting for the Tuatha. They are paid in gold. There is no record of their action. Onred Amphas is posing as a military recruiter, while Froma and Nag are both residents of our camps in the plain. Be careful. Consider all of them well connected. Be swift. Onred lurks in the shade of the Forsaken Plain. Good luck.
Damn refugees.
Just give me a straight answer. Is the General still in the... Thank you for coming all this way. I don't know if you heard that, but it sounds as if General Talera is still here, in exile. For all but losing the fortress of Melsenshire. Long ago, Talera led our forces, but then the the Tuatha produced a foe she could not best. Her forces barely survived the retreat out of Cluracan. Many blamed her for the loss, to have built up hopes so high, only to have them topple. That was Talera's crime, and she has paid for it, day after day. You're as quick as ever. Talera is in the cradle of summer, banished from the battlefields of Mel Senshir until she can atone for her past. According to the Fate Weaver here, she seeks an artifact from Ural Tusk that might break the siege and aid our forces, but she cannot do so alone. For poor Talera is fated never to succeed. That is where you can help. Last I heard, General Talera was somewhere in northern Arab. You should be just for the general's looking for.
Welcome. What do you expect us to do? If we let one refugee into the village, then we have to accept hundreds.
Please, make us relax and partake of what our small... all Hamlet has to offer. Be well.
Hello, I'm Orca Tetran, village healer. Safe travels.
Isn't it a I only have a few moments to spare. Why, the Godstorm is the greatest event that our fragile world has ever witnessed. It was a battle, a conflict between Fae. They call it the Withering. That's why I relocated to Emer to complete my book, the definitive work on the subject. The village is nice enough, quiet, although the new arrivals give me no... Sadly, I lack the last few resources needed to tell the full story. The works of the famous scribes, Ewald, Dulst, they are lost to the ages, I'm afraid. Mine, such as Ewald and Callus, are rare. I suspect that their works have been spread across the plains. Keep your eyes open.
I am on official business. Unless you've been sent by the Alfar army, we have no reason to ask anyone and you'll get the same answer. They're animals. They care nothing for the mortal races. We're just dust to them. Enough! Keep your voice down. You're right. I'm a scoundrel and a coward. But you would have done the same thing. Give me a chance to make it right. You have my word, as a father. My informing days are over. Good riddance. Mind your business. Ignore the pint. I'm good riddance.
Resemble someone of authority. Two rogues, likely freemen, have stolen a precious item from me. Pay attention! And to think my taxes pay your salary. There were two of them, swarthy brutes, hairy, filthy. I shudder at the thought. The beasts ransacked my antiquities collection and stole several notable items. I am a gentleman, and if you can recover my amulet, I will make it worth your time and effort. I glimpsed them leaving through the back window as they made for the woods. Excellent. I will stay here, secure, and wait for your return. I've told you everything, fool. Goodbye.
From the naked dirt sprang the Majestics, the firstborn of the wilds of Ashara. Around them, they heard the song of splendor of a once and future summer. And they responded. And the earth moved. The carver shaped, the architect built, and the shaper composed. Departing their home beyond the veil, the firstborn were torn asunder, with a cry that still lingers in the heart of every god tree and mountain. Then, emptiness, followed by a darkening sky, and the frost wept with the first winter. The Shaper bequeathed her music to the countryside of marbled ruin. The plains birthed the gentle grass. Listless streams meandered through the verdant hills and babbled of their gentle travel to the face of the windswept cliffs. Thus the symphony of Arethel began.
Hail! I am General Talera ap Gwydion, former commander of the Eastern Alfar forces. Surely you're not the aide Aelin Shear promised. She spoke as if she planned to send a whole squad of soldiers, not one faceless mercenary. You have the bearing of one that's seen combat, but you never fought in the war, or you would know who I am. Once, I was the commander of Mel Senshir, the Alfar fortress to the east. I held back the Tuatha at every push before the Baelor came. Then everything fell to pieces. So, she is behind this. That woman. One too many times she's meddled in my affairs, making promises she never intends to keep. Well, perhaps it is for the best. The fewer people involved in my affairs, the better. You see, misfortune follows closely at my heels. It is the lot fate has cast for me. The years have been long since I first learned of the means that might deliver Mel Senshir from the Tuatha. It lies in Earl Tusk, beyond a gate fated never to be opened, in a hall awash with Niskaru. Any who seek access to the ruin must face them. These ruins are said to be the resting place of the Piercing Light, a spear carved from the tusk of the Niskaru Duke, Gajor. The legends say it destroys any horror, in the mind or on the battlefield. No place is more deserving of such a power as Mel Senshir. The ruin holds the only weapon known that can slay an Niskaru lord, and the monsters inside will do anything to keep it safe. The Arathi sealed Earl Tusk to be opened only when the great voices rise in song. This may refer to the wind stones scattered across the plains, but I can't be sure. Years ago, this chime was found near the ruin. I've tried using it to make the wind stones sing, but I've had no luck. As if that's a surprise. The inscription says the gate will open when the great voices rise in song. I think this means the windstones that are spread across Erethel. There's one just a little to the south. Go there and strike this chime near it. I'll stay here to see if it has any effect. The windstones are located all across the plains.
About time. Thank the gods. Someone's come for me at last. Yes, I am the scoundrel you're looking for. Yes, I step. Do with me what you like. Just please, please take the amulet. It's yours. I'll tell you why. This Fey trinket belonged to Armand the Clever, and it's cursed. Like most, I considered it an old traveler's story. Well, now it's real. I have the scars to prove it.
Your only hope is to give it away, or to travel to Armand's Hollow, in hopes you can remove the curse, which is why I... Please, take the amulet. I am so weak. I cannot withstand its influence. If I possess it any longer, I will What a relief! In order to be rid of its curse, you must take the amulet to Armand's Hollow of Syl and cleanse it. Armand wishes to make you enter his lair and face its many dangers, but once you've done that, the amulet is yours to keep. If you ask me, it's a high price to pay. Good luck!
Look to these open plains, nestled where mire and rocky deserts cease, where the hungry forests end. In the bosom of the Feylands, these fields are home to the languid sky. This work, shaped by the delicate artistry of an inspired painter, is for all the peoples of all lands.
Yes?
Hello.
What is this? What news do you bring me? My stolen amulet, and stripped of its pesky curse. Beautiful, isn't it? Now that it won't kill you, that is. Hand it over. Ah, justice. Yes, I believe you will go far in our world, ragged and raging as it is. As for those two knaves, I suspect they will meet with a gallows soon enough. Goodbye.
Welcome back. Do you require assistance? Bye. Stay safe.
Hello again. How are you in... Enjoying your visit. We'll be here if you need us.